Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Booked with Debbie. If you're clicking on today's video, thank you so much. It means so much to me that you decided to follow along, and I appreciate it so very much. So thank you for being booked with Debbie. Today's video, first off, we are in a whole new location. This is my office, and this is where a lot of my Mary Kay business and that kind of behind the scenes happens. And I was like, you know what? It's got pretty good lighting. I mean, let's try it out. So that is what I'm doing today. We are in this room, just kind of get a vibe. Maybe we'll have a permanent filming spot soon. I don't really know. Let's find out. Today's video, I'm going to show you how I kind of laid out my book tracker for the year. I know it's almost April, but I was like, maybe you don't have a book tracker and you want one. This is just a simple idea that I use and I've been using since the first of the year. I'm also going to talk to you about all of the books that I have on my TBR right now that I'm like, I need to read, and like it has to happen. So we're going to clean up a lot of my physical TBR, some new release books that are on here, and maybe you'll get some ideas of books that you want to add to your TBR pile as well, and we can read them together. So let's get right into it. Also, before we jump into it, we have a surprise development. So I'm a Nook girly. I've been, like, my grandma got me my first Nook. I think I might have been in middle school, maybe. I think middle school. But I can remember her, like, taking me to the bookstore, and I still have 4 Borders books that I clearly remember us going to the store and picking out together. But that was a sidebar. But I have joined the Kindle Club. I'm still learning it, as you can see. Like, I just kind of keep my book open, and I have joined the Kindle Club, and I'm obsessed. Okay, it was a long time coming, and I was just being resistant, and I don't know why, because you can sync your Goodreads, your Libby. Okay, I like that it's bigger, it's sleeker than the Nook, and I'm so sorry to my Nook. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But honestly, I'm converted to the Kindle lifestyle. So I am currently reading Keep It in the Family, which this has been on my TBR for probably a year and a half now. On Facebook, there was like a thriller page that would give recommendations, and everybody just kept talking about this book. So I added it. Every time I went to Barnes & Noble, they never had it. Libby never had it. The library didn't have it. So I was like, all right, well, I don't really want to order it now, but it's on Kindle Unlimited. So that is my first Kindle book, and I'm 59% through. I love that it shows me the tracking of where I'm at with that. So that is what I'm reading. That was a big one on my TBR. You're gonna hear it in this. That was just a sidebar. I'm converted, and you need to know that. Now that I told you I almost said the Nook. Now that I just told you the Kindle development in my life and the game changer it's been, let's get into it. So, in the beginning of the year, I got this notebook from the dollar store, and I just wanted something different. I usually have like an actual book tracker, and I just wanted something different. So this year, I just printed on Google a picture of 50 books, because that's my rating goal. And every time I finish a book, I color them in. So you can see all the books. So by the end, they will all be filled out. And over here, I'm going to be listing the books that I read and then giving them a rating. So you can see I've finished 12 books, and Keep It in the Family is my 13th of the year. So that's how I'm kind of tracking. I like that it is simple because I've done where you fill out like a summary, things you liked about the book, things you didn't, and this just keeps it nice and easy, and it's just like, look at all the books you completed. So I think I'm probably gonna do that again. And then I took another page and I wrote my book list. So these are books. I listed them 1 through 50, and I left space. So as you can see, this huge chunk is not filled out because these, like, I'm a mood reader. If I go to the library, if I am now on Kindle Unlimited, or I'm at Barnes and Noble and there is a book that I want to read, I don't want to be like, sorry, see you next year. I want to be able to be like, boom, you know what? Number 40. And this is just a list. This is not in order of the books I'm reading because I am a mood reader. If book number 1 is Just Last Night, and then book number 6 is Harry Potter, and I might not be in the mood for Harry Potter, okay? Harry Potter is on my list because it is time for your girl to fully read Harry Potter. You're gonna find there's some, don't judge, okay? I don't judge your TBR pile, you do not judge mine. But you will see, I just kind of list them, then I have all those are blank. So, and then I cross them out as I read them. So what I still have left, we have The Perfect Divorce, which is the sequel to The Perfect Marriage, and that comes out next month. And honestly, I'm thinking of going like the day it comes out instead of pre-ordering it, and like going and picking up the physical copy. Then I have Pumpkin Chiffon Murder, which is one of my Joanne Fluke books. That is a new release coming out in August. Then number 3 is Not Quite Dead Yet, which is a Holly Jackson book, and I love Holly Jackson so much. That doesn't come out till July, so you know I will be getting my hands on that. Number 4 is Keep It in the Family, which I'm currently reading on my new Kindle, and I am more than halfway through now, so I really want to finish that in the next like 2 days. It's really disturbing. It is really disturbing, but I think I know what happens. Just kind of, I think I called it already earlier in the beginning of the book, but it's really good. If you love a psychological thriller, that's your book. Then we have Just Last Night, which honestly, so like I have my TBR cart. We're rearranging. Here's my TBR cart. And it might be over there. Let's go find out. Let's go look together. So Just Last Night. So a lot of the books that are in my TBR, they've been sitting on the physical TBR for just a little bit. Also, I'm on my walking pad. Don't judge. Okay, life. I have no idea what Just Last Night is. It is actually not a physical book. Okay, so it's not a physical book. So we're going to have to figure that one out. And okay, then we have Harry Potter book number 1. Okay, that is just my goal. Read Harry Potter book number 1. That's it. That's it. If I want to read the rest, great. I just want to read the first one. Like, I don't want to put all of them on here and be like, commitment. Then I have The Great Gatsby on here. Yes, you read it in school, but your girl was reading her own books and felt that the school books, why am I going to read what you tell me to read? Okay. It is what it is. So, I know of The Great Gatsby. I know the storyline, but I want to reread it, and now it's been, I'm an adult now, so like I want to really take it in. The Tenant is a new book from Frida McFadden. The Wedding People is also a book that is fairly new that I really want to read, but it's so new that it does not come out in paperback yet. And which I can now get it on my Kindle. This feels like a Kindle ad. Okay, somebody from Kindle, come at me. because let me tell you, I do not like hardcover books. They weigh so much. They take up a lot of room. You don't want to carry a hardcover book in your purse. Okay? You don't want to. And when I went to Barnes & Noble, they didn't have the paperback. It's not released yet. So that is on here. I really want to read that soon, though. The Escape, Good Half Gone, and Before She Disappeared, all kind of like thriller. We Were Never Here. That was a Reese's Book Club pick that has been on my shelf for years now. And I gotta bite the bullet and, read it. Breakfast at the Honey Creek Cafe, The Life She Wants, The Little Beach Bungalow, Below the Tree Line, Underneath the Sycamore Tree, Plum Tea Crazy. That book sounds so good, and I pick it up every month of like, is it time I want to read this? And it never is. So hopefully I get in the mood to read that, because that book's been on my TBR for a bit now. I Liked My Life and Forever Interrupted. Now, Forever Interrupted, I got that book. It's a Taylor Jenkins Reid book, and when I got the book, I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's great writing. But I didn't realize that it was about a like newlywed couple, and like he passes away, and when I got the book, I was newly engaged, and I was like, and planning my wedding, and I was like, that's not the book for me right now. So she got shelved. So I'm feeling like I could read it now. Say You'll Remember and Tell Me What You Did. So a good chunk, a lot of fiction, a lot of thriller, mystery on here. And then I'm actually already thinking, I got a James Patterson book that my aunt recommended. In 5 years, I want to reread. So like that's the point of keeping these open. So I definitely recommend, like, even if you're just starting out reading and you're kind of getting a feel for it, if you want to read 10 books this year or 5 books this year, rate your list. Pick 2 books that you really want to read and leave 3 spaces open so you can just kind of find it. So that is kind of how I'm laying out my books and reading this year, and it's working for me. I'm getting down on my physical TBR. I'm still mood reading, so it's not like in order of what I have to read. My husband does that, and I don't know how he does it, because like, what if you're not in the mood for it, Men, they're so different. So I'm loving it, and I think, if you just want to try it for even a month. Okay, you don't want to commit to a year, commit to the month and say, you know what, this month I'm going to read 2 books, or this month I'm going to read a book and it's going to be this book, or I want to read 2 books this month. I want to read 2 books this month. I'm going to definitely read The Great Gatsby, and this book, it's just going to be whatever I find, like maybe a new release, maybe this audiobook that's brand new. Like, make it fun, so that way you want to read and you hit your reading goals. Let me know if you like this type of video. I know it's very brief, a little bit different. It's been a while since we've chatted, and I just wanted to say I'm still here, and I got a lot of life changes coming, which is exciting, but I wanted to just film and, catch up a little bit and share how I track my books. That way you have some ideas, because yes, we're almost into April, but the month isn't even halfway over. If you want to set a reading goal now, do it. Do it. Who cares? It's not January 1st. Pick a few books you want to read, make a cute little list, and mood read, and pick which books you want to read when. It is simple as going to the dollar store, grabbing a cute little book, little notebook, and filling out the books that you want to read. It's that simple, that easy. And then, if you want to get really fancy, you can just print out that picture of the books and color them, or you can draw them. Does not have to be crazy, but have fun with it, because reading is fun. It's a happy little escape from reality and all that life throws at us. So just enjoy it and have fun. Remember, if you were reading a book that you are not liking, you have the right to DNF it. The book owes you nothing. Don't feel obligated to read it. I'm just mic drop. Done. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like it, please give it a like. Give me a comment. Tell me, how many books are you going to read this year or this month? Set yourself a goal and let's see if it gets done. So my goal is 50, and I have yet to do that. So I want to do it. Let's read and run together. So thank you so much. If you like these videos, please subscribe, follow along on our booked journey, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.